And then I go all the way up to, I don't know, somewhere up north. And I get busted for, once again, trying to steal the armor off a guard's back. Not that I would ever do that, but I totally did that. And I get busted. They take everything you have that's stolen. And I just don't know how they're identifying what's actually been stolen in a case like that. You know, it's a really weird thing that's in the game. I mean, I can understand why it's there. If you're a shitty thief, you shouldn't be keeping stuff you stole. But how are they identifying all this? And then there's these guys. What the hell is their deal? Yeah, I just don't think they thought through it. The first time I played it, I chose a mage, and within like 10 levels, my character could be described as completely broken. You know, you go from being, well, I'm just a petty nobody with the, with the ability to cast some spells, to all the world needs to bow before me before I incinerate literally everybody. And it's a curve that you ascend very quickly, and it just winds up being very unfun very quickly. It's like I could be stealthy, or they could do battle against a god, which would be me. And like guard AI also doesn't make sense. Like I had a bounty on my head for a while, and it's like, oh well, I guess I fucked up. And I go into another town in the same area, and the guards see me and go, hey, it's that guy. He's wanted for such and such crimes, like larceny and assault and sodomy. And then a dragon pops in, and it starts permeating the countryside, because that's what dragons do. And these idiots are still trying to beat me to death because I stole some bread somewhere. It's like, guys, no. Your survival's at stake here. There's a dragon literally right there. I think that's why I really love stuff like D&D, because at least then when you screw up, or at least when there's a screw up, it's an actual person that did the fuck up. And you can go, hey, this doesn't make sense. But there's no arguing with the machine. Oh. Alright. Break the system. You know, another thing that's underrepresented is modern world fantasy. And the only series that really did a lot of this was Shin Megami Tensei. But I would kind of like to see more of that. So yeah, it takes place in the current time. And people somehow are doing magic. You know, let's work that into a thing. I mean, that series is its own wacky thing, and I absolutely love it. Oops. Nope. Oh no. I'm in a fight again. I am terrible at this. Mostly because I keep forgetting that buttons do things. Don't beat on Torso Hondo. Let's see. Okay, I've never even done this one. Let's give it a shot. And there's a pentagram out of nowhere. I like that the long animations for spells are limited to the pet powers for the most part. It was one of those things that Final Fantasy 7 and 8 took to such an extreme degree. Like, I think it was 8 that had this ridiculous minute-long animation for a fairly low-level spell. And a friend of mine thought this was really cool, and I said, I don't know, Scott, it really seems to break the gameplay up. Yeah, I mean, it was a cool animation the first time you saw it, but that you couldn't skip it just seemed kind of wrong to me. You know, it's like you summon this demon out of a two-dimensional plane of blackness. Well, yeah. There were a lot of times where it's like, well, we have all this power and we have no idea what to do with it. that just seemed to be a common thing in some games. And then then gameplay was secondary. So, well, we did all this really cool looking stuff. Well, maybe there's a game in here. But every art form has its rough patches, without a doubt. Oh, more cactiballs. Like one game, and this whole game was fairly broken for the most part. But we still played it because, hey, it's a fighting game, but it's in 3D. And that was Battle Arena Toshinden. That's like, well, it plays okay. It isn't actually that bad. Now, if I played it again, I'd probably ask myself how I got it that up to not that bad, but it's like, hey, you fight with swords, and it's in a three-dimensional arena. And this wasn't actually done right till Soul Calibur, but, you know. Yeah. Oh, balls. Yeah, now she did. Okay, that move was stolen from D&D. That is literally Tasha's uncontrollable hideous laughter from D&D. It's a good spell if you're a bard. And really, if you're a bard, you need all the help you can get. Oh, jeez. Like, I just have a cough in there. I haven't gone into a fight with somebody dead before, if you can believe it. You know, it's funny, I missed most of the kind of PS1 and N64 era. You know, I saw a few things here and there, I'm like, well, yeah, it's 3D, mostly this is pretty ugly. And, like, that wasn't a thing you were allowed to say then? I mean, we could say it now. But, man, there were a lot of awkward attempts at various things. I mean, I guess you gotta make those first steps somewhere. But, I don't have a lot of nostalgia for the era. I mean, there certainly were things like the first Armored Core game was great. We used to play that in competitive split screen. I mean, that was legitimately fun. I'm glad the series did continue for a while after. Maybe I'm just a sucker for hugely customizable mecha, because I love tabletop BattleTech as well. Okay, well, now I have a dead party member. I guess I should fix that. Well, I have the second one and the fourth and the fifth. Okay, I'm gonna... First, let's break out some holy water. Then... yeah, BattleTech let you build your mechs pretty much from the ground up, and it was awesome. Nexus, I don't know what that is. Yeah, the MechWarrior PC games were also really good too. Oh, okay. I'm not intimately familiar with the entire series, because I know there were sequels and spin-offs, and I mean, there's only 5 titled games, but there's probably a few spin-offs I don't remember. Okay, silver ore. There's a good number of them, yeah. It's kind of the thing From Software was known for before they did Dark Souls. Okay. Hey, I can resurrect what's her nuts. So now a statue is asking me for money. That's it's an interesting level of capitalism there. Oh, don't start. Just like another Armored Core. Seriously, guys. Just give me some giant robot lovin'. Because in terms of underrepresented genres, right there, mecha. Still can't make the broader sword because I haven't found the thing. God. I would enjoy seeing that. Actually, a friend of mine had a good idea, and I would totally like to see this. But a Metroid game done by the Dark Souls people. And the reasoning for this is the first Dark Souls game really kind of has that energy. Especially when the way the world is designed overall. Yeah, I would absolutely love it. Because I mean, they've got their world design down. A little work with the ranged combat, and I think it could be pretty impressive. I mean, seriously, Nintendo, if you wanted to, I don't know who's doing Metroid Prime 4, but that it's not From Software tells me you guys really missed an opportunity here. Armored Core roguelike. I think you're just putting random words together at this point. One idea I had, and I found out other people had the idea too, and I'm totally on board, is Dynasty Warriors, but with Game of Thrones characters. And I heard the, I had the idea a while ago. I think I even put it on Twitter. And then, oh wait, what's this guy sell? Okay. A black blade. That just sounds awesome. Oh, Cloak of Evasion. Why is this guy selling all the cool stuff? You know, that is kind of close to what a lot of roguelikes are. Because, I mean, in general, a lot of roguelikes are a lot of equipment management. Nope, no, I already did that. No, oh wait. Okay, so party's ready to rock again. Okay, we down in Dunsdale. We're Duns. Oh, Dundrasil. Okay. A lot of my ideas for the roguelike I've been putting together in a notebook have been very Souls-like. Like you'll have a certain chance to dodge. You'll be able to pick. Oh, it's a fucking golem again. Speaking of synergies, I am really excited about Slay the Spire coming out. I mean, it'll be a little while before I can play it, but God, I can't wait. Or I should say coming out on the PS4. Okay, stone golems have too much defense. Yeah, I mean it's coming out on PS4, so it's something I could totally play. And I would. In fact, after I get a job, it's probably going to be the first frivolous thing I pick up. Man, I'd really like if the security thing worked out. Because at 14 an hour and a minimum of 32 hours a week, I mean, it's not where I want to be. I want to be at 40, but that would be a huge... Oh man, don't kill Sylvando. Come on, guys. And... yeah, I totally want to just play the shit out of that. And one of my favorite card games, if that ever comes to the PS4, I'll be incredibly happy. I know it won't, but if Dominion were available, I would just fucking love it. Now, granted, this is a game from about 11 years ago now, but I would still be playing it pretty much daily if I had the option. Because it's, if you haven't played it, it's a fantasy-themed deck-building game, meaning everyone starts with a deck of 10 of the same cards. And for the record, I think it's 7 copper coins and 3 victory points. And over the course of the game, you purchase cards on the field. Basically, there's 10 randomly chosen stacks of cards. So there's 10 randomly chosen stacks of cards, and you purchase those to improve your deck, so you can do more in your turn. And your goal is to... The game ends at a certain point, and your goal is to have the most victory points in your deck at the end. And there's a lot of synergies you can play off of, but one of the key issues is that a victory card is generally something you can't use. Like, it doesn't have any effects, so drawing it isn't something you want, but you otherwise need it in your deck if you want to win. So I always thought that was a nice trade-off, but it is an addicting game. I bought it when it first came out in the U.S. I actually... Oh, man. I actually had the chance to play it before it came out, because there was this German board gaming site that had a Java app that let you play an English translated version of it. I played it with... I'm just going to call him an X. Heavy bullets. Holy shit, I think that's a dragon. I'm gonna pick a fight. He's not even noticing my crossbow bullshit. Oh, I'm not healed up. This could be really bad. Nice. You know, she can stand her heal, Veronica. She'll be fine. Oh, hell. Come on. Boy, poor Veronica. She just keeps meeting death's revolving door. Trogdor's not having that. Oh, I'm gonna get a TPK out of this. Oof. Oh. And there it is. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Seriously? Oh, and there it is. My first TPK. I probably shouldn't have picked a fight with a dragon. Okay. Okay, that could be kind of wild. So I lost 2,600 coins. I've actually forgotten where exactly I'm supposed to be going right now. Oh! I should go to Octagonia. In fact, I'm actually going to zoom there. Let's see. So kind of like Baba is you, but less pushing and pulling, but more more item usage changes rules. Actually, you know what? Let's put Eric back in front. Seems totally doable. Oh, there's no bank here. So I can't even stash my coins. You know, let's at least get my horse. So I'm kind of wondering if I might be underleveled. Because I've really just been kind of rushing through things. Oops. I kind of figured it would be, as opposed to a puzzle game. Maybe the narrative is the people playing it are all aware that they're playing a game, and you're trading in illicit items, aka hacks, to mess with the system. You think chess? Well, I'm not going to tell you what to think, but that is a little unusual. I don't see why not. Although, I mean, Square Enix is pretty good at marketing the hell out of things. I'd be surprised if there wasn't already a Dragon's Quest chess. I mean, they have slime plushies and 9S collars. So, what else? What else are they gonna do?
Home of muscular brutes beating the bejesus out of each other. I've always wanted to visit.
Jeez, Sylvando, are you always on?
Oh, great. They're fans of Hendrik, huh? I hate this place already.
Hey there, handsome. Y'all here to take part in the tournament? You sure oughta. The masked martial arts meet is where all the biggest fighters make their names.
Okay, so she can hold a piece of paper, but the Sultan couldn't?
Show the world what you've got in the greatest fighting contest anywhere in Erdrea. Awesome prizes, am I
A tournament, eh? I thought she was going to invite you to a boring old dance or something. I wonder what the masks are for. What's that at the bottom? All bouts to be held in the rooftop arena. I suppose that must be on top of the big building over there.